This has been crazy for all of us, and I'm really not here to talk about that. I'm just going to try my best to speak from the heart. And yes, you can speak from the heart when you love sports as much as I do. What is up, good people and citizens of the wonderful world of sports? My name is Shamir A, and this is the official Skyboss Diva podcast, YouTube hybrid, a one-of-a-kind place on the internet where you find sports coverage and content from the unique perspective of a sports-savvy diva. I am also the proud owner and boss lady of Skyboss Design Studio, soon to be LLC, where I specialize in freelance web design and development and other creative IT services. So, where do we start? I'm not even sure who watches these videos, but there has been a huge gap between the last time I created content and now. As most of you can understand, it's just been a whirlwind of a year. And it's only May, the beginning of May at that. So most of you can understand why I haven't been here. I just haven't been in the absolute best mindset to create content. I haven't been inspired to create content. Obviously haven't been watching sports, but even before that, I just wasn't in the mood, just being honest. But I have clung to newfound inspiration, trying to see the positives in all of this, and I figured I would record today. We're gonna start with today. I had the idea to record last night. I woke up this morning, went into my morning routine. I read some books, drank some coffee, had some meditation, some prayer, some journal time, was feeling good, went outside, took a walk, and I decided to record my video this morning. I'm super happy that I did, because I think for me, it only takes me to get started for the momentum to get going. And sometimes the hardest part for me is just starting. So I'm really happy that I decided to record today. Moving forward on this channel, I'm going to try to be a little less scripted. When I watch the videos back to myself, I can always tell when I'm nervous. And, nervous happens, but mixing nervous with trying to read off of a script or read notes can just be a little inauthentic. So from here on out, I'm just going to try my best to speak from the heart. And yes, you can speak from the heart when you love sports as much as I do, as much as any other sports lover does. So I'm just going to try to feed off the inspiration that I've been feeling lately, and hopefully I can keep that momentum going. There will be an infusion of other things in this channel as well. With this whole quarantine situation, I've been binging a lot of the shows, reading a lot of books, specifically by Black women and Black authors. So I will be including that on the channel as well, just different forms of media that I've been indulging in, worlds that I've been escaping into. And lately on YouTube, my go-to content has been TBRs and book hauls, book reviews, and things like that. Also, I've been working on different projects that I will announce in the coming months as things begin to unfold. But I'll just say that I've had a pretty good experience with quarantining and being in my own space. And that's the silver lining for a lot of people. I know that everybody's definition of home varies, and I did expand on that a little bit in a personal blog post, and I'll leave that link below. But I understand that everybody's definition of home, stability, comfort is different. So I don't fault people for going outside or trying to live their lives the best way they know how. This has been crazy for all of us, and I'm really not here to talk about that. But I do know that it's been a reset for many of us, including myself. I've had more time to put into the things that bring me joy, happiness, peace, things that are going to set me up for success later. So I'm really trying to bask in all that and make the most of the time that I've been granted, and just try to see the positives in all of it, because it's been crazy. It's almost like we're living in a parallel universe. I don't think anybody expected this. But on the bright side, many of us are getting things done. I'm super proud of all the businesses that have emerged. I have personally supported tons of Black-owned businesses, which that'll be infused on the channel as well. So yeah, it's been up and down. Some days I'm good, some days I'm worried, some days I'm scared. But for the most part, I know that, or I believe that God is still very much in control. So I just try to stay focused on that and just stay focused on the fact that I'm alive, I'm breathing, I'm well. What can I do to maximize this experience, even though things are a little shaky right now? So, sports are still going to be coverage on this channel. There's a lot we can unearth with, I mean, NFL draft just passed, and I think I found a newfound love, as if I couldn't fall in love any deeper with sports. It was so phenomenal to watch. I'm super excited. I'm super excited that Jalen Hurts got drafted onto the Philadelphia Eagles. He was, if you did not know, represented by my girl, Agent Nicole Lynn. So I was just over the moon about that. I wrote a blog post also about my top 5 picks from the NFL draft. So that will be linked below. So yeah, I'm excited about sports. I think that we're going to be ready to get into sports full throttle when football season starts. If there's not an audience, that will be a little strange. But the fact that they pulled off the draft really, really well, I'm looking forward to seeing how sports are going to go this fall. But aside from live sports, there's things like The Last Dance on ESPN. I have to catch up on that. I haven't been watching it live. So I can talk about that. There's different angles that I can pull from, and I think all sports outlets and media outlets have been very creative in making sure that we had that we had the element of sports to tune into, because for a lot of people, sports are an escape. They bring them joy, and I don't think you can really take that away from people. So yeah, sports content will still be happening. I have to figure out a few things as far as how I'm going to angle things, but it's all a part of the process. So I'm just embracing the process with everything. But I'm just really excited to get back on I don't even call this a grind, because I just create for the joy of it. But if it brings in money, I'm not complaining. So yeah, I think that's all for the updates. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I know I was rambling, but I'm just trying to catch up. We haven't talked in a while. I'm not sure if this is going to be a standalone, or I'm going to match this with a video that I record later on this week. But I am back to consistently uploading twice a week, Wednesdays and Saturdays. So if you like the video, like, comment, subscribe, turn on a little notification bell just to let you know when I have uploaded, and so you won't miss a beat. And yeah, I think that's all today. I have a lot to say. I'm full of ideas and inspiration. I'm so ready to get back to creating, because I love creating dope shit. So hopefully that's what we're gonna be doing from here on out. So talk to you guys later, and interact with me on social media. That will all be linked in the description box, and I'll see you on the next upload, or you'll see me. Bye.